Hey, I'm excited to share with you how we went from a stressful city life, drowning in debt, to a relaxed island lifestyle here in Cyprus, all thanks to the power of manifestation, even though we didn't know we were doing it. And let's dive in. Hey, I'm Oliver, and me and my wife and our two amazing kids, we transformed our life. And that's all about in this video. Let's drive to the next filming location, and then I talk to you soon. So just arrived where I want to film my next videos, and in this time I tell you something more about our journey. We were trapped in the 9 to 5. Me and my wife were civil engineers. I worked in an architectural engineering office, and my wife worked in a road or in an office. They built roads, and she did the invoicing and stuff. However, it was not just 9 to 5. It was I took a lot of over hours. I don't know the English word actually. I hope that was the right one. And it was a lot to work, and we felt so trapped. However, we still had dreams, and we did some. I just wanted to show you where we live. It's so amazing to see all those Cyprus bananas. When they are ripe, they are really tasty, but it still take some months till they are ripe. However, in this life, in this 9 to 5 life, or I don't know, 10 or 11 hours, it was a lot what we worked. I did some side hustle, or I started some side hustles just to build something up, and to be able to say goodbye to my employee. After 6 years, actually, we did it. And this was incredible. But it started actually. We watched some YouTube videos. Families they traveled the world, and they inspired us, and that was the turning point when we decided, we're gonna do the same. And from that moment on, everything changed. So now I'm arriving at the Etro ship wreck. I'll show you in a moment. Look at this. It got stranded a lot of years ago, and it's now a tourist attraction point. Everyone wants to see it, but it's also a very nice location. Just look at these rocks, and there's the ship, and also some fishers. So I changed a bit the location, and here you see the fishers and the wreck. So it's so beautiful. Yeah. And the most important thing was we saw those videos, those families traveled the world, had a really nice lifestyle, and then we made the decision to do the same, even though we didn't know how we fund this. We didn't know, we had no money. Our earnings were very low compared to others. I must say, we were in the eastern part of Germany, and it's still underpaid, I would say, compared to the Western Germany. Nevertheless, we had from our studies also this 60,000 deaths together, and yeah, it was a lot. Then those side hustles, we had almost no time for each other, and yeah, the feeling wasn't that good. But still, we kept our dreams, and then we made this very important decision, and I'm very happy that we did this, and that was the turning point. Yeah, I must say that was the turning point to make this decision. And we felt this. I had this gut feeling that this going to work out. Everything will be good. And so we started our YouTube channel, and Ein bisschen anders, we called it. And there we filmed and recorded our preparation, our what kind of traveling insurance we need, what we did with our apartment and the stuff what we had, because we sold everything we had at the end nothing else, or we had nothing except of our luggage. We had everyone had a backpack, actually a cabin bag. So it was not a big backpack, just a cabin bag, and one backpack we for the check-in. But that was it. Everything else we sold, and from our children some toys and books and so on, that we kept actually. And we had, I don't know, 10 boxes, like, I don't know, this size. And we kept this at our parents' house. And then that was it. Everything else we sold, and we had nothing. Then we quit our apartment and were homeless, so to say. When we made the decision going to this world trip, we didn't know that Nicole, my wife, was pregnant, and so we postponed our plans a bit, just a half year. When my daughter was born in August, and we started in April 2017, and then we started in Thailand and traveled then to Malaysia, Singapore, and then to Bali. And in Bali, there I had a big realization. So now I changed a bit the location. Look at this, it's beautiful here. There's the wreck. So as you see, I'm a bit closer. Look at this. This small part here, it's feels like Eden Garden. I don't know, because it's so green. Because Cyprus is actually a very dry country, and if you look at this, it's so beautiful. All the green and the trees, and yeah, it's very beautiful. And yes, then in Bali we met a lot of very friendly and very nice people. Actually, in Bali, I think it's my personal opinion, they are the most, how can I say it, most happy people, although they are not rich, the locals there, but they were so fulfilled with happiness, and they were so spiritual and very nice people. The nicest people, I would say, on earth I've ever met was in Bali, and there we also met some Germans, and they teach manifestation and all this stuff. And to this point of time, I didn't know what manifestation was, but I realized when they told me what it is, I realized I've been doing this all along. We did this for our world journey. We did this for everything, and then I kind of forgot this this manifestation stuff, and still I trusted my gut. I must say I have a good intuition, and it's always right. Even when I decide against my gut feeling, then I saw, okay, I should have heard or listened to my gut. For example, when I drive a car and then there's on the main route something disturbing the traffic or whatever, and when my gut says, okay, I should turn left and do this this other route, and I decided against it because my logical brain says no, it's too much waste of gas because it's too long and maybe it takes much more time. And I decided to stay in this main road. Then I waited an hour and said, no, shit, I should have listened to my gut. However, that was this. But yeah, and fast forwarding, our world trip lasted over 16 months. Our last country or countries were back in Europe, in Spain, in Tenerife actually. We spent there over 3 months and it was a very nice time. I loved it there. And yeah, and then we traveled back to Portugal. In Portugal I had an online marketing conference, and in Porto, a very nice city, but not at the first glance. You have to go through this city twice to see the beauty. Yeah, and then we got back to Germany. Then our son, because he wished to go to school, and he said, yeah, you can. And then after a while he realized that is not that fun as he imagined before. But yeah, and then came the big C and the pandemic, and then a very important moment was there. A friend of mine was visiting us, and then he asked me, so did I understand it right? You're working online? You are doing homeschooling. You were already on a world journey, so you know how to travel and stuff. And yeah, and with this pandemic, my son was at home. We did homeschooling, and he said, what's holding you here? So and that was the right question. And so yeah, actually he is right. And so we decided to leave the country and to go to another country. And all those friends we made I just go back. All those friends we made on our world trip, we called them, and most of them they stranded here on Cyprus, and that was kind of interesting. And so we had some Zoom calls, and then was it almost clear after 5 Zoom calls that we moved to Cyprus. We made the decision, okay, we move out. We didn't know how, and then the universe sent me after I made this decision. someone, actually he was a copywriting coach, and I got, he taught me copywriting, and he said, yes, I know somebody who you can call them, and he is gonna help you with the immigration, with setting up your business, and so on. And yeah, it's always like this. And now we live here 3 years already, and we love it here. And that is our transformation, that we changed completely our life. And also during the pandemic, it was because when the lockdown came, every one of my clients, because I did Facebook ads at this time, everyone from my clients had to close their business. And because I had mostly skincare salons as clients, and I didn't know how to earn money. It was a very bad time for me. But I did know I gonna manage it. I gonna find a solution, and so it was. The universe sent me a friend who already was looking for someone who can do the Facebook ads for his online shops, and then I also stumbled upon some creators who taught how to create digital products, and so I made this shift towards digital products and e-commerce, and it's, by the way, it's much more scalable than working with local clients, and that was really a game changer for me. And yeah, and on this channel I want to talk more about my experiences, and and want to inspire you guys to do the same, to start feeling your gut, to start feeling intuition, and so on, and of course manifest your dreams. Yeah, I'm looking forward and hope you're with me on my journey. Bye bye.